Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Major currencies showed mixed movement against the greenback. The US dollar strengthened against European currencies, gaining nearly 0.5% versus both the euro and sterling, breaking out of recent flat trading. Looking at returns, the greenback has shown considerable weakness year-to-date, falling over 8.6% against the euro and 9.1% versus the yen. Month-to-date declines exceed 4.5% against several major currencies. The dollar faced pressure against the rupee, dropping 0.63% for its fourth consecutive declining session. Against the loonie, it fell 0.3% while showing downward trends versus most Asian currencies. Week-to-date performance shows the greenback down notably against the rupee and Canadian dollar, both declining by more than 0.6%. The month has seen broad weakness, with losses exceeding 4% against the loonie.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Thailand led gains, rising 2.2% with 7 consecutive up days. Hong Kong broke upward from sideways movement, gaining 2%. Malaysia and Philippines each showed strong positive trends, advancing 1.9% and 1.8% respectively. Denmark extended its winning streak to 8 days. Looking at returns, Thailand and Denmark lead week-to-date performance, both up over 3.2%. Philippines shows the strongest month-to-date return at 6.3%. Year-to-date, Hong Kong and Philippines are outperforming with gains of 5.2% and 7.4% respectively. Among declining markets, Poland fell 2.7% despite maintaining a very strong positive trend. New Zealand dropped 1.7%, breaking downward after 3 flat days. Turkey hit a new one-year low amid strong downward volatility, falling 1.6%. Spain and Brazil each declined about 1%. Examining returns, Turkey shows the weakest performance across all time frames, down 4% this week, 6.5% this month, and 14.5% year-to-date. Despite today's decline, Poland maintains strong year-to-date gains of 41.3%, while Spain is up 30.8% this year.
Considering commodities, I'm liquidity. Gold futures and silver futures are experiencing mixed results, with gold down 1% to 3,300, despite a very strong positive trend. Copper futures showed significant weakness, dropping 5.3% to 4.61. Year-to-date returns show gold futures leading the metals with a 25% gain, while copper and silver follow with 14.5% and 12.2% respectively. Aluminum shows weakness with an 8.2% decline. Energy futures show broad weakness today. Brent crude and crude oil futures both hit all-time lower closes, down 3.4% and 3.6% respectively. Heating oil also reached a new low, falling 2.9% amid strong downward volatility. The energy sector's week-to-date performance reveals significant declines, with crude oil and Brent crude both down approximately 8%. Natural gas stands out with a 14.3% gain, though showing mixed negative trend signals. In livestock, live cattle and feeder cattle futures both reached new highs, with live cattle up 1.3% and feeder cattle marking its 4th consecutive record close. Lean hogs suffered a sharp 7.7% decline. Year-to-date performance in livestock shows lean hogs and feeder cattle leading with gains of 12.9% and 12.2% respectively. Class 2 milk lags with a 12% decline since the start of the year. In grains, corn futures rose 3.2% to 475.25, while rough rice gained 3.1%. Wheat continues its downward trend, marking its fourth consecutive decline amid increasing volatility. Year-to-date grain performance shows oat futures leading with a 6.9% gain. Rough rice lags with a 6.4% decline, while corn and soybean futures show modest gains around 3%. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today. Sugar led declines, dropping 2.1% to reach a new all-time low, marking its third consecutive down day. Cotton futures extended its losing streak to 5 days. Orange juice broke upward from 3 days of consolidation, while coffee futures maintains a very strong positive trend. Looking at returns, coffee futures stands out with a strong year-to-date gain of 24.9%. Cocoa shows notable monthly gains of 12.1%, despite being down 24.1% year-to-date. Orange juice has struggled the most this year, down 46.2%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.